The instruction of today it is, don't make a choice relying on the counsel of man, but only rely on the counsel of God. Why we should make a choice relying on God? God is our creator. He created us, and the blessings that we have, God gave us His word, the Bible. He gave us His word, and in this Bible, He gave us all information that we need about Him. We can know the story of God in. We can have many testimony about the life of people and how God is faithful in the Bible and how God is reliable. Don't rely on the counsel of man. Rely on the counsel of God, because God is the only one who knows all. You know, in the Bible, in Psalms 32, verse 8, God said, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eyes on you. It is clear. God will instruct us. He will teach us. He will show us the way in which we should go. He will counsel us, and He will watch over us with His loving eye. I want you to understand it. It is a great, great blessing. It is a privilege for us that God Himself decided to advise us, to watch over us, and to show us the way. Why you will lose your time to go to seek man? When you go to seek man, you think that you are going forward, you will come again toward God. Because in one step you will understand that all the choice that you didn't come from God, and you use a bad way. God wants to show us the way. He is willing. He is available. Jesus told us in John 16. He said, I send you the counselor, the helper, the teacher, the Holy Spirit. The only one. It is Him. He lives in us, and He wants to guide us. He wants only us to be available. He wants only us to be obedient. He wants only us to be focused on Him. And don't care about all around us. Don't care about what happened in the life of someone else. Don't care about all the circumstances that we are seeing with our natural eyes. He wants us to care only about what He is telling us. Even when we see, we hear His counsel, we don't think that it will work. But when it comes from God, I advise you, go without think. When God tells you to do something, go straight without think. You will see the results. I want you to understand why we should make a choice relying on the counsel of God, because He is our creator. And He taught us that He created us, and Himself He knows why. He says that our faults are far from His fault, because His fault, as the heaven is so far from the earth, it is like it. The fault of God are so far from our faults. I encourage you today to change your manner to see the life. Change your fault. If before you were thinking that your pastor, your priest, or your brother, your best friend were the good counselor for you, I advise you today to change your mind. God is the only one. When you decide to go to seek man, it is as you are telling to God, God, sincerely, I think that people around me, they are better than you. They know well better than you. They don't know. They don't know. I pray for you today that you will keep this instruction in your heart. You will hear it, and you will not make a choice relying on the counsel of man. Even they are numbered to tell you. Even all of them, they are telling you something. Don't think that it is because they are numbered to tell you, it means that it is the right thing. Go seek God. When the Holy Spirit wants to give you the answers about the questions that you ask Him, He will show you, He will help you to understand that it comes from Him. And you will have peace about it. You will decide in peace. Don't decide to do something and call God in. No. Don't make your choice and you will say, God, I call you for you, you will bless my choice. No. It don't work like this. Don't think that all the choice that you have to do, or you have a small choice, you have a big choice. No. All the choice, even when you are going to the market. I want you to understand, God is the only one who is able to give you the answers, the right answers when you have to make a decision. And when you will make this decision, you will be sure that you will stay in your calling. You will be sure that you will stay in your obedience, the way of God, and you will please God. To be able to receive a counsel of God, even to hear the counsel of God, you should be available. You should have a relationship with God, a good relationship with God. It means that you have your routines of prayer, your daily routines of prayer. It means that you have your times that you read your Bible. You have your times that you seek God. You want to know God. I encourage you to seek it now. Seek God. Ask the Holy Spirit. Tell Him, Holy Spirit, I want to have a good relationship with you. Because it is when you have this relationship with God, you will be able even to recognize the voice of God. You will be able to hear the voice of God. You will be able to discern the will of God in your life. I can tell you, when you will decide to have a good relationship with God, it is not easy to do it yourself. But first of all, you should depart yourself from all the things around you who can hinder you to listen to the voice of God. Because when you are so distracted, you cannot hear. You will say that, oh, I pray since a long time, but I didn't hear God. How people say that God is speaking now. Me, I can tell you, God is speaking now. Me, it is God who sent me here. But before He sent me here, He gave me a word. He gave me all His instructions. Almost every morning, He woke me to give me the instruction. I heard it. I wrote it down. That's why I'm here in front of you. God is speaking again now. I encourage you to seek to have a good relationship with God, but for that you should do a sacrifice. Cast out all around you who hinder you to have a good intimacy with God. It means it is a sin, it is your friendship sometimes who can stop you in your time of prayer, in your relationship with God. God wants us to come and to be concentrated, to not be disturbed in our time that we are passing with Him.